CNN's latest ratings are nothing short of a disaster, especially in the coveted 25 to 54 age bracket that advertisers drool over. The network, once hailed as the most trusted name in news, managed to attract a paltry 83,000 viewers during prime time in the week of May 13th to 19th. For context, that's the worst showing since 1991, according to Nielsen. Ouch. Meanwhile, Fox News laughed all the way to the bank with 186,000 viewers in the same demographic, while MSNBC, trying its best, could only muster 111,000. Clearly, CNN's new head honcho, Mark Thompson, has his work cut out for him.
Welcome to TFI Global, the antidote to mass delusion.
Mark Thompson, who joined last October, has barely made a ripple in programming changes. He has thrown in the towel regarding cable. A top TV news producer scoffed to the post. CNN's primetime lineup, which includes heavyweights like Anderson Cooper at 8 p.m., Caitlin Collins at 9 p.m., and Abby Phillip at 10 p.m., failed to pull in a respectable audience, totaling 494,000 viewers for the week. Fox News, in contrast, raked in 2 million, while MSNBC drew 1.1 million. A media insider didn't mince words, dubbing CNN's new moniker as Cancelled Network Now, and quipping that young viewers find Anderson Cooper about as riveting as Liza Minnelli concert. Ouch again. Despite the grim numbers, a CNN spokesperson chirped about year-over-year growth among the 25 to 54 demographic, touting double-digit gains. Yet for anyone who understands math, double-digit growth from such a low base isn't much to write home about. Thompson, formerly of the New York Times and BBC fame, was brought in by Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav to rescue the sinking ship after the tumultuous 13-month tenure of Chris Licht. So far, Thompson's strategy seems to involve minor tinkering, leaving the primetime schedule untouched while revamping the morning shows. A producer snidely remarked, "Zaslav first picked a programmer in Licht, now he's gone with someone who doesn't even know how to program TV." And it shows. In recent public addresses, Thompson outlined a grand vision centered on CNN's verticals, essentially a rehash of Jeff Zucker's strategy from 7 years ago. Expect more culture and lifestyle digital verticals, because if the news isn't working, why not pivot to wellness and climate content? After all, we don't believe news is just politics, Thompson proclaimed to advertisers in New York. However, insiders aren't convinced. One media critic likened Thompson's efforts to rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic, doubting that his old-school media playbook will save the day. Despite his plans, viewers aren't exactly flocking to see what Caitlin Collins has to offer at 9 p.m. Thompson recently admitted that CNN faces an existential crisis due to cord-cutting and the shrinking cable TV market. He unveiled a vague 5-point plan on March 1st, which was immediately mocked by industry experts. The plan included buzzwords like building a digital future and developing new sources of revenue, leading one media executive to dub it a 5-point plan to make 5-point plans. Amid all this turmoil, Thompson has made a few leadership changes, promoting Virginia Mosley, a no-nonsense news executive, to executive editor. She has been described by some staffer as an a-hole and a tyrant, which perhaps is exactly what CNN needs in these trying times. Thompson also axed the ill-fated CNN This Morning, co-anchored by Phil Mattingly and veteran Poppy Harlow. The morning show was one of Licht's brainchildren, and its cancellation followed the controversial departure of Don Lemon. As Thompson scrambles to turn things around, it remains to be seen whether CNN can reclaim its lost glory or if it will continue its free fall into irrelevance. For now, the viewers have spoken, and they're looking elsewhere for their news fix.